Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, I am so excited. It has been an amazing weekend. Hopefully you know where I went at the end of last week. Oh my gosh, I went to Eco Panels of Tennessee. That's right. Not just for another tour, not just for a visit. Guys, I put together my house. That's right, Elvis. My house. I put it together. They had prepared all the structural insulated panels for my entire 1,600 square foot off-grid timber frame structural insulated panel home. All the panels are done. So what we did, and I told you this a long time ago with structural insulated panels, Eco Panels of Tennessee, is they would manufacture my panels, and then we would do a dry fit session there at the factory in Boiling Springs, Red Boiling Springs, Hermitage Springs, Tennessee. And that's what we did, guys. They finished my panels ahead of schedule and called me out and said, "Tim, your panels are ready." So when I got there, they had actually spent the first day building the panels, or building the downstairs. And they had just a little bit left on the downstairs. I showed up on Friday to get to help to build the entire second story, right? So you say, "Tim, you don't have a two-story house." Well, you know, my barn house, the side sheds, right, where the bedrooms and bathrooms and kitchen and all that are, that's the first floor. The center section, first floor, is 2 stories tall. So great vaulted ceilings with exposed trusses and all that, timber frame. So technically it is 2 stories because they'll have these girders that run out, and the second story SIP panels will fit on top of those girders. So I got to put those together. That's right, Elvis, I did it. I don't care what David from Come On Homestead and says, "Tim don't do nothing." Tim put together his house. Well, a little bit of his house. The interesting thing, and you'll see in a video I got coming out, the interesting thing is one guy, Jordan, one guy put together my entire house in 2 days. He does this for a living. So he dry fits all these Eco Panels of Tennessee homes, these structural insulated panels, and he does it by himself. They actually hired a second guy, and he does it faster by himself. So with a fork truck on the concrete floor, he sets all the panels up, locks them in place, you know, slides the headers and the footers for the windows and doors in. And so the second day, we had pretty much by lunch, we had the second story done, me and Jordan. The good news is I filmed all of it. I did give you a Saturday, or I think you saw it Friday, right? I did give you a rambling, walking around as we were doing it, little sneak peeks. Well, today is the day. That's why I'm so excited, so happy. Today is the day you get to see me build my walls and the tour, the inside and outside full tour of my structural insulated panel home. That's right, Elvis, on the factory floor, okay? So today at 5 p.m. Central Time, gonna do a live premiere, okay? So what a live premiere is, I play the video I pre-recorded, and it's about 40 minutes long, of me building the home and talking to Jordan, talking to Joey, checking out the shop, and we watch it together. When it premieres at 5 p.m. Central, we'll watch it together, and there'll be a side little bar when you're watching it, if you watch it at 5, where I can chat with you live while we watch. It's called a live premiere. You know, we sometimes every Tuesday at 7 p.m. we do Tuesday night live streams on RidgeLife. Well, this one you won't see me live. You won't see me talking to you like this. You'll be watching the video. And then on the side, you'll be able to chat with me and hundreds of other people that are watching the video, asking questions. I'll be answering questions about structural insulated panels. Because some people had a lot of questions, like, "Tim, is this a manufactured home?" No. "Tim, do they build your home and then ship the home built to you, 1,600 square foot home, 40 foot wide by 40 foot long? No. Good questions though, very good questions. I'll answer those and more tonight on RidgeLife at 5 p.m. Central. Okay, this is RidgeLife Ramblings. Make sure you're subscribed to RidgeLife Ramblings. Make sure you subscribe also to RidgeLife. Okay, if you like, people just like to watch me yip yap and yaw, but sometimes if you want to watch me build and do things, go over there on RidgeLife. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's 100% free. Hit that notification bell, and that notification bell, make sure it's solid white or solid black, whichever platform you're on, but make sure it doesn't have just a little outline, because you won't be notified of all the videos that come out. You'll just be notified of some. So hit that notification bell, make sure it's solid to be notified anytime a new video comes out on that channel. So make sure you hit the notification bell on all the channels you want to be notified for. Super exciting stuff. Super exciting. More exciting stuff. Hopefully you saw the other day I went up and sprayed the grass around the gazebo and behind the power shed with Roundup or glyphosate. I didn't use Roundup brand, but I went up there today and it is dead. Okay, I'm actually going to spray it one more time. The rain is coming tomorrow, and right now it's beautiful out, so I'm going to go ahead and spray it one more time, and then probably on Wednesday, after the rain comes on Tuesday, I will cut it. What will I cut it with? Well, the plan is to go pick up the new mower, maybe today, okay? I've got to get up on the ridge today and calculate how much more concrete I need for the gazebo footers. I've got 8 bags left, and I'm using sonotubes, 12-inch sonotubes, and I'm going to cut each one into thirds, I think. I don't need too much concrete for a gazebo. So, and it says on the sonotube how much concrete you need per foot of sonotube. So I'm going to calculate using the 6 footers, the depth I'm going to go when I cut the tube, and then and I'll get a couple extra bags too. So I got to go get some more concrete. I've also got to go get scaffolding. I've got to go get scaffolding because it is time to start on the solar panels again. Got to get those solar panels up. Freedom Weekend's coming, and I'd love to have power by then, because not only are we going to need to have power for the live band, right? Big Wheel's going to be playing under the carport, so I need the solar panels up for shade and rain protection for them. But we're also going to need power for the big blower motor for the blow-up water slide. Oh, I've been in talks today with companies that can supply blow-up water slides for Freedom Weekend. Now, last year at 3 Mississippi's Freedom Weekend, they had a blow-up water slide, and it was a hit. I mean, hit. So I'm looking at one maybe with a little bit bigger pool at the end, so maybe some people can sit and lounge as the kids come flying down. The one we had last year was a little bit small in the pool area. Basically, you had to get out because people would hit you. If I can find one that's a little bit bigger in the pool area, maybe we can have some adults sitting in there cooling off as the kids go, not just the kids sliding down, but everybody be sliding down. So we'll have a band, we'll have a blow-up water slide, maybe with a pool area, and I've also got to get the food truck lined up, or catering. I did say I was going to have a taco truck. I'm still talking to them, and I'm still trying to get it worked out. It's just logistics on how many people they'll serve and the hours they'll be there. Because they don't cater, they would actually have the truck there. And maybe I could pay a minimum, or I'm still trying to figure out the food situation. I am not a big cook like David from Come On Homesteading, or if you remember Mike from 3 Mississippi, he had his buddies come down and do the big shrimp boil. I've got a big pot. I don't have that big thing he had. So I might do a shrimp boil. Definitely, I got a Blackstone, got an Oklahoma Joe. So do some grilling, but I'm not going to be providing as much food throughout the weekend as, say, in other meetups. Some, like David from Come On Homesteading, gosh, MT Homestead brought steaks, and it was just cooking all day long. Well, you know me, that's a little bit much work for me. So I'll do a little cooking. A lot of people, I'm not much of a breakfast eater, so or cooker. So a lot of people have to provide their own breakfast. Maybe if somebody get up and make some breakfast, I'll have a Blackstone. Got to get it all cleaned up and get ready. So, but it's going to be a fun time. Now, this is not a meetup. This is a 4th of July celebration at my house. Okay. Some of y'all, do y'all have 4th of July celebrations at your house? Shoot some fireworks off with the kids? Do you invite the entire United States of America to your 4th of July party at your house? No, you don't. So just because I'm a YouTuber doesn't mean I'm going to invite the entire world to my 4th of July party. We call it Freedom Weekend. But I will invite you to watch us have fun. I'm sure there'll be tons of people videoing the event. So it is a private party. We're all YouTubers, so we'll be making the party public on YouTube. So I got lots of invites to send out. We'll probably have 50 people here. Now, if we count kids, it'd probably be more like 75 or so, or 100. I don't know. But yeah, I've got lots of preparation. But a lot of that preparation is getting the solar ready. So I've got to get the gazebo done and all the gravel down. I've got to get the solar carport solar panels up, and then I got to start working inside the power shed. Now, I may, because I got to do electrical permits, I may get the wall up, get the insulation and the wall materials inside the power shed, and then mount the inverters. I already got the batteries in there. I may wire the batteries to the inverters to solar panels, and have a distribution system to run temporary power so I can field test all my equipment. That's if I'm in a rush to get it done by 4th of July. Because I want it in conduit and raceways, panduit. I want it all pretty, right? I want it prettied up. So by Freedom Weekend, I may not, and plus for the electrical inspection, I got to have it all to code, right? So ground rods in and all the grounding straps and clips and all that stuff. So I'll have it safe, but I may have a temporary inverter power. That way the band can have power, we can have power for the well. See, I got a backhoe now, so I can actually dig the trenches over, but again, I'm probably not gonna have time, so I'll probably have a lot of cables running on the ground Freedom Weekend. I will make sure they're safe and covered up and protected so the kids don't get shocked. Tripping hazards and all that. I'll do my best, When you're off grid, sometimes you have to have those type of things. If you remember David has an extension cord from Come On Homesteading. He's 100% off grid. He's got extension cords running everywhere, solar panels and all that. DD5, Drifting Dreamers 5, has solar panels and generators and cables and extension cords everywhere. It's just part of being off grid temporarily. Eventually, I'm going to have it all buried conduit, buried cable. It's going to be very, very nice. So I've got to go get the mower. Got to go get scaffolding. Got to get some concrete. I got a new post hole digger. Battery-powered post hole digger. Ooh, I'll show you that on a RidgeLife video. Still don't have my side-by-side back. They said that the shifter cable should come in mid-May. That's right, Elvis. It's past mid-May. No word on my shifter cable. But where I'm getting that work done is actually where I'm going to get my new the new mower. So. Two birds, one stone, hopefully. So let's see, what else was there? I know, Elvis, I'm thinking, give me just a second. There was the lawnmower, the scaffolding, the concrete, the shifter cable for the side-by-side. Oh, I got a light bar. I got a new light bar for the side-by-side because it is just so dark. I got these halogen lights in the front of my side-by-side, but I really need a light bar to light things up, especially when I'm working in the evenings. A light bar can really light things up, so I do have one of those to install. Pretty happy with that. I got some other safety things that I've gotten that a lot of y'all said, Tim, you need to make sure you don't burn the forest down. I got woods, I ain't got forest. But I do have something for that. So lots, I'm moving the Ridge crib before Freedom Weekend. Once I get the gravel down around the gazebo, the Ridge crib is going up. That's right, Ridge crib is going up. I do believe Grandma Carol also has a something special that I'll be working on too to show you all very soon. Matter of fact, I might do that this week as well. I alluded to it a while back. Not gonna really say much more about it because it's a pretty big secret we've kept. Sometimes you may have seen it in ramblings in the background, but maybe not. Also, as soon as the Ducati dealership in Nashville calls me and says that my motorcycle's ready, my Ducati X Diavolo S, I've got to run over and get that. 3 hours there and 3 hours back, because they charge $75 a day after 3 days of your vehicle being fixed. So they fixed the motorcycle on Tuesday. I gotta go get it because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday they start charging me $75 a day, right? And they're closed on Sundays and Mondays. So I don't want to be paying, $200 or $300 just for them to hold on to it. That's crazy. That's craziness. So gotta go get that. Let's see. I still need to get the windshield for the truck. I gotta get that windshield replaced on the truck. There's so much going on. Oh, Morgan called me and said he is coming down to help me put the solar panels on. And he asked when we're doing that. I said, well, I gotta get everything lined up and get all the bolts in there and get the scaffolding. So as soon as I do that, you can come down and start doing that. I said, you can come down and help me anytime. Speaking of help, I actually talked to my son Tyler, and he's got a car with some issues with some hoses and lines. So I'm probably going to go over tomorrow while it's raining and work with him under a carport and work on his car. I haven't seen Tyler in a while. My daughter-in-law and granddaughter-in-law. So I'd like to see them. Haven't seen them in a while. Maybe see Morgan and Adelie and Jarrett while I'm over there, and Alyssa. So that might be a possibility for tomorrow. Again, I'm going to try to coordinate with that with him. And also, if I can get it done while it's raining, I can come back and work on everything here on the ridge when the sun's out. So, goodness gracious, guys, it is just a busy, busy time here on the ridge. Within the next 3 weeks, I've got some more big news. Some of you already know. Elvis knows. Elvis, my rooster over there, keeps crowing. He knows. David knows. Most of the family knows. But I'll be putting out some pretty big news. Pretty big news for RidgeLife in about 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. Big, huge, huge news. Huge, huge, huge. Game-changing. Game-changing news. Game-changing news coming to the ridge. Not in this video, but I am super excited. I did speak with Honest Abe Log Homes today about my eco panels, and they were ready to ship. They actually already had a truck scheduled to ship my eco panels down here, but I'm not ready. I don't want the I don't want the panels here until July, after Freedom Weekend. So what I've talked to them about is having at least 2 shipments come, actually 3. My Pella windows will ship straight from the factory here in Memphis. Pella has a factory here in Memphis, or at least a warehouse. The structural insulated panels will ship a little bit later into July probably. But what I'm going to do is have them send all the conventional wood as soon as the Freedom Weekend's over with, right? So when the Freedom Weekend's over with, the conventional wood, all the tongue and groove and all the subfloor materials, the 2x12s and everything, 2x12 flooring, floor joists and the out band boards and all that stuff. That way I can get the subfloor built. Once the subfloor is built, then the structural insulated panels can show up, and then I can start building. I've got to put the bottom plate down, put all the walls up, and then you really don't want those SIP panel walls out in the elements very long. So I got to get a roof on it pretty quick. So I got to get all my ducks in a row, because I don't know how to do any of this. I got to learn how to do the bird beak, cutouts and the timber frame rafters and all that. And I can't be making mistakes because they only send the right number of rafters. So I'll have to maybe put a 2x10 up or a 2x8 and put it up against the ridge beam, cut out the bird beak, get it, make sure I get it, and then use it as a template for the Douglas fir heavy timbers, because I don't want to cut a Douglas fir heavy timber and make a mistake. And I got this, 12-foot long Douglas fir heavy timber that's just trashed because I can't use it anywhere. So I got lots to learn, So I'll be asking you guys lots and lots of questions about building practices and all that. And guys, don't ever think you can't give me advice, because I need it. I don't know nothing about building. I just go as I go. Now I know a lot of electricity. I've been doing it over 30 years. So never done solar before, but I'm picking it up, and I've got a huge experience in electrical engineering and industry. So I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with electrical. I will be asking a licensed electrician in the area, residential, for some coding questions, because I don't really know residential code. I'm industrial electrical. So guys, be there at 5 p.m. tonight, live for a premiere on RidgeLife, for watching me put together my house. I'll build my house in the factory. That's right. Answer any questions you have, and it's going to be a good time. So lots to do, lots to see, and I can't wait to show you. So love every single one of you. Make sure you, again, like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Hit that notification bell. Be notified anytime a new video comes out. And as always, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling, and go Ridge Life.